Hello, I know many of you have been wondering about the status of our religious discrimination case against NUI Galway. Well, a lot has been happening behind the scenes and we are pressing ahead with our High Court appeal for the recusal of Judge Pádraig McNeela. We want to see another judge assigned to the case, and we will be providing more news in relation to that in the very near future. I'd just like to add also that recently NUI Galway has organised a play that is touring universities and colleges in Ireland, with a view to developing it for second level students and younger age groups in the near future. This play is called The Kinds of Sex You Might Have at College, and it's been produced by Charlotte McIvor at NUI Galway and also supported by others at NUI Galway, including Pádraig McNeela. Now, Martina Burke, a parent and educator for the past 25 years, also viewed the play and has spoken this week on a number of radio stations, expressing her concern at the explicit nature of the content. Take a listen.
It is a Trojan horse. I would say to anybody, go and see it. It's a Trojan horse. To say that it's for the good of our young people is disgraceful. His parents are undermined right through it. I'm quoting here from it. Okay. We've repealed the 8th. We have same-sex marriage. And yet, they're not telling us what we want to know, what we need to know. They're denying us.
And what is it they're saying that we're adults are denying them, or parents are denying them?
Right after it, I've written it here, and I'm not adding to anything. They denied us knowledge. We didn't know about group sex. We didn't know about it. That's what is put on by NUIG and Charlotte McIvor and Pádraig McNeela from Galway for our young people. It targeted first years, which is very, very sad. In GMIT Castlebar, it targeted young people. It was the first 5 weeks programme. It was targeting first-year students, and they've just left home. They're vulnerable. They're, they're finding their way. They're impressionable, and this is a very dangerous message.
I'm Josiah Burke. I attended the play when it was performed in Castlebar on the 30th of September of this year. The play was very explicit and obscene from start to finish. There was a copious amount of vulgar language. The F word was scattered throughout the play, all through from start to finish. We had the C word being screamed from the stage. Very vulgar, very obscene. A common undertone throughout the play was the undermining of older people, the role of parents. Parents were seen to be, the advice they gave was embarrassing, was dated, out of touch with reality. The promotion of casual sex throughout the play, all without any strings attached. No moral framework, no God, no moral boundaries. You had every form of sexual activity, group sex, being presented as something acceptable and perfectly normal. And in fact, you were presented as being abnormal or out of touch if you didn't know what these things were and if you weren't familiar with them and if you didn't accept them. The intent appearing to be causing students to reject traditional values, traditional moral values, and not only to reject those values but to adopt a lifestyle that would violate those moral values. Now, NUI Galway were asked to come on air and speak about the play. However, they declined to do so.
It's a pity Charlotte and Pádraig McNeela didn't come on this morning. I would love to ask them some questions.
And I'm kind of somewhat hamstrung in that I'm finding myself in the position of devil's advocate. They were due to come on and they declined to do so. We do have a statement from NUI Galway, which is really quite long and doesn't necessarily address the issues raised by Martina that would have been addressed if they had come on and had a conversation, but unfortunately they chose not to.
So here we have NUI Galway promoting a play that is obscene and explicit, but refusing to come out and engage with concerned parents about this issue. For more information on this, visit our website burkebroadcast.com. That's all for now. Thank you.